NBA All-Star Weekend was piping hot ass. Donald Trump dropping some new shoes. I think RC is going to cop them.
Wait, what?
Kanye West got that new Voltage album pulled from Apple Music. Yo, the Queued Up Podcast, episode 51, baby. Oh, yeah!
Wow. Let's go.
Yeah.
Queued Up.
Yes, sir, baby.
Yes, sir.
I messed up my voice on the intro just so I could get you guys here. All right, the squad is here. The Sexy Red is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, shout out to my boy Chewy Radio, Chewy in the back. Shout out to my brother Artie Reeps.
In the building.
Welcome back, Artie. You missed a week.
I'm here.
Hey, glad to have you back, big guy.
Yep.
Welcome back, sir.
There you go. Shout out to my brother Calvert Productions, RC in the building. What's up?
Yes, sir. What up?
My dog Gibby _Visions. What's up?
Yeah.
Hello. Wait, say that again, Gibby. Say that again.
I said hello.
Okay, hey, and Gibby, while we got you, give me the follower count. What's up?
Listen, man, it's not about quantity right now. It's about quality.
Quality.
So that means
So if you go down my followers, it's pretty notable people.
you're going down on
So
your
I'm
Some
followers.
heavy hitters.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm happy about
You're
that.
going down on your followers.
No,
I see.
stop,
I
bro.
see.
Don't
Follow
do
him,
that.
man. There you go.
Follow my boy, please.
Yeah, and see, I'm your boy DJ Aaron Michael. You guys are not locked into the Queued Up podcast. There we go. Hey, last week, big shout out to Francis and Floyd again. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We love you guys.
Great
Support
episode.
them. Yes.
Great episode. Lovely couple. Beautiful black love.
Well, Francis is lovely. Floyd, aka Jello.
Come on.
What's wrong with you, man?
What's wrong with you, man?
Jello was making it completely awkward between him and his beautiful wife, and I'm like in the middle of it. Like I didn't mean to. I didn't.
What?
Because
Aaron hit the mic. He was doing like this, and then he was like, "Oh, sorry." And then Jello was like, "Hey, man, why did you just do like this
to my wife.
to my wife?"
Why?
He made it
do
awkward.
Subconsciously honking.
I wasn't. All right. Look. All right. She's
Oh,
amazing.
shit.
She's like an auntie. All right. I just wanted to cook me food. All right. Yeah. All
I just
respect.
wanted to cook you food.
Yeah, because she's a good cook.
She is a dope
about to say, yeah.
chef.
Hey.
I was just trying to
You
add
weren't even here,
fire to the-
bucko.
Yeah, I was just trying
All
to
right?
add fire to the
I just want to add something to that really quick. I learned something last week. Chefs create and cooks replicate. So she's a chef.
Oh.
She creates beautiful dishes from scratch. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Shout
dope.
out to Francis and Floyd. We love y'all.
Yeah, we love you
I didn't
guys.
know that.
Like
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah, give me a follow. We got a jam-packed episode for you guys today, episode 51, talking about what's new in the shoe world. Donald Trump dropped some sneaks. That Gibby's wearing them right now. He's wearing the Trump ones.
Never in my life.
Devin Booker finally dropped his shoe as well. We're going to talk about that, how fast them bitches sold out. Super Bowl reaction. I know we're a little bit late to that, but we're going to talk about how the Chiefs won and who we got winning for next year. The new Deadpool movie trailer. Bunch of good stuff. Hot Q's is back. We are excited to have you guys. But first, we got to start it off the right way. And by the right way, I mean the most disappointing thing I've seen in quite some time, i.e., the 2024 NBA All-Star Weekend in Indiana.
Yep.
Trash.
Hot trash. I'm mad. I'm pissed off. Let's get into it. I'm mad.
Yeah, so if anybody who watched the game, raise your hand. Or who's seen All-Star
Unfortunately.
Weekend.
I watched the game.
You didn't see shit.
Unfortunately.
I
I'm
think the
gonna
only
be
thing I missed was
100% honest. I haven't even seen anything about it on my social media, which is kind of crazy. I'm in the dark.
crazy.
That's probably a good
Your
thing for
social
the
media is
NBA.
nothing but freaking anime dudes in the gym, probably.
That, bruh, I'm in cat videos.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Hey, that's
if you're
my
anybody
version,
like,
too.
and that's the bigger problem right there, is that Artie didn't even feel compelled enough to watch the best basketball players on God's green earth all get together and play a game of hoop.
They didn't make us care. They didn't make. What did they do to make us care about this All-Star weekend? Nothing. And as a lover and supporter of the NBA, I'm offended.
The only thing that was good was the 3-point contest, honestly.
You know, the celebrity game wasn't that bad. TC and Michael
I actually missed it,
Parsons.
unfortunately.
That's my discovered page.
Roblox. Oh,
Yo, dude, Artie's
is that AI?
discovered
I don't know,
page
dog.
is
Anyways.
cursed. But anyways,
So the celebrity game was good. You're saying?
I mean, for
You
what
like,
is
you like that?
it was more competitive than the actual game. Now, granted, listen here. I'm going to say this right now.
Don't bail them out.
Oh, there's no bailing out. But I'm just going to say this. Adam Silver, I'm saying Adam West. Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, deserves a lot of credit. 'Cause he's been trying to find different ways to keep an old product new and fresh.
Nah, yo,
no,
they-
let me finish. Sir, please. Hold on. Give me a second. Does that mean it's working? No. It's not working. They had an LED court for the Celebrity All-Star game.
That was fire.
It was
actually
cool.
liked it.
I wasn't mad at
The
that.
court was cool. It was a cool idea. And I thought they tried to do too many things. Like they tried to like old girl had to read off the card about what the hell is going on. And a lot of these guys didn't even know what was going on. Like, all right, if you hit a 3, it's actually 4. Then if you times it by 2, like what is this? But Micah Parsons balled out. Tristan Jass was good. CJ Stroud was good. You know, it was entertaining. It was fine. Kai Cenat was funny. He wasn't Kevin Hart, but he was funny.
Okay, is it my go?
But the actual weekend was ass. But RC,
Okay.
why do you think that?
Ass. I'm not giving no bail to billionaires who are literally doing what I would consider a money grab.
Oh,
This is a money grab. And so to be like, oh, Adam Silver has a hard job, bruh, your industry, your business, the NBA that he's the commissioner of, makes billions of dollars worldwide every single year. You mean to tell me you can't bring any other creative individual minds to the table to figure out, hey, how do we put this so that our fans don't feel like we're just taking their money to do what once used to be a prestigious event that we're just going to call All-Star Weekend, and because it's All-Star Weekend, that has a certain connotation to it, and we just going to go out there and do a quick money grab.
but why do you call it a money grab?
It's a money grab because they're not putting any effort into it. The people are going to show up, the sponsors are going to show up, and they're just living off of the name that, personally, I think David Stern took to a certain point. When back maybe 10 or 15 years ago, and I don't want to sound like the back in my day guy, but back 10, 15 years ago, the All-Star Weekend was an actual thing. It was an event. It was like the celebrity game was actually dope. The slam dunk contest, the 3-point contest, the game itself was competitive. It strayed so far away
So
from
you
that.
blame Adam Silver for it not being what it was.
I'm not giving him any excuses to be like, oh, he has a hard job. Yes, it's a hard job running $1 billion industry. Figure it out. Bring some creative, young, fresh minds to the table
But it
to say,
doesn't-
how can we make it so that our fans don't feel cheated? As a lover and supporter of the NBA, I used to work in the NBA for 2 years. I feel slighted. I'm offended at what happened this weekend.
Okay, but you could bring in all the best and brightest young minds you want to, but you can't force these guys that are now some of the richest people on earth to play. You can't.
Okay,
you
but-
can't force them to play hard.
But you don't have to have All-Star Weekend either. Like, you don't have to go get all the money.
What do you mean have to get all the money? That's what the weekend.
All the money is you already got the season. You already found a way to squeeze out more sponsorship through the TV deal. You already got the new collective bargaining. You already somehow stuffed in this manufactured extra, let's just call it what it is, extra game during the season in the in-season tournament. You've already squeezed all the juice out of the playoffs, so much so that you have a play-in tournament. You're going after all the money, and as fans and consumers, we can tell.
I don't think that's a money grab. RC.
You don't agree with none of that?
I think all of those things being done besides the All-Star game is for competitive reasons, because a lot of times guys don't try anymore until you get to the playoffs.
Right.
Every now and then you might have 2 or 3 or maybe 5 to 10 games in a season that are like, wow, I'm glad I watched that regular season game.
Right.
But a lot of times you don't. A lot of times it's, oh, well, yeah, they're kind of playing hard, but it's 140 to 152 in a regular season game, and nobody played any fucking defense. So Adam Silver has to find ways to manipulate the players, and I use that term lightly, but he has to
I
find
get it,
ways to
yeah.
goat them into it to get them to give a fuck. That's why we had to play in the in-season tournament, because if not, they'll just coast. Like, if you're the Celtics and you're already locked into the playoffs by now, why should you even care?
No, I understand that. But here's the thing, and I want to open this up so everybody else can have something to say too. But what I'm witnessing, and please tell me if I'm off, I'm witnessing a league and just an entire sport that I love, that I grew up loving. Like I said, I used to work for the Phoenix Suns in the NBA for 2 years. I'm watching a league that I love be ravaged by the effects of ultra capitalism. You're going after all the money. The players get the big contracts. The advertising is there. You're literally squeezing dollars out of every single which way, which is fine. I'm here for that. But don't let the end product suffer because of it. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so if you're blaming capitalism on why the league is what it is, and at least what All-Star Weekend is what it is, because it's
Yeah.
been like this for All-Star Weekend hasn't been that great for the longest time. We've
Long
had a
time.
couple of good dunk contests, like back when it was Levine versus Aaron Gordon and stuff like that.
That was
But-
10 years ago.
Yeah, well, pretty much. But that's what I'm saying, though. It's been few and far between. But a lot of stars don't want to do it anymore. Stephen A. Smith.
But why? Okay. Now I'm going to tell you how connecting that to capitalism. Why don't they want to do it anymore?
I blame social media.
Okay, keep going.
I blame social media because nowadays it's not cool to try. Nowadays it's not cool to be in a dunk contest, and let's say if you get hung or if you miss it or if you slip and bust your ass, nobody's going to think, oh, well, he's trying to do a double through the legs reverse dunk. No, they're going to think, oh, this dude missed. He fucked up. He sucks. And then he's going to get fucking memed out of his ass for the rest of his career.
No, see, I think it's partly that, and it's partly they don't want to compete during any of these things because if you get hurt, then that's jeopardizing the bag.
Well, that
and
too.
we need to maximize the bag, and maximizing the bag is fine, but at the detriment of the end product, which is the entertainment for the fans, that's where I have a problem. I'm all about maximizing the bag and go out and get as much money as you want. Like, we're not telling millionaires and billionaires what to do, but I think when the end product suffers strictly because of the bag and you got all of this extra stuff going on and All-Star Weekend has to take place because we got Ruffles sponsoring and we got all this other stuff going on, it's like, did y'all have to do this or is this just for the money?
So what, you saying just cancel it and just give the players a week off with nothing in between?
Or reinvent it. Why does it have to be this lackadaisical 1 out of 10 level effort game? It can be something else.
You know what I think is, if I was a rich billionaire capitalist and I wanted to like make these players play, I would play on the traits that got them where they are. So like these players are hyper competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And I would find ways to make them, because if there's two teams playing and they're having fun, the more people you have on the court, kind of the more the accountability for how the game goes is spread out. Mm-hmm. I almost feel like I would want to go to a point where I would have the two best like guards like do one-on-one, because they not gonna, if you're not gonna let him beat you one-on-one.
Very true.
Play on their competitive nature, and that's gonna give us genuinely good
But then people are going to be upset about that. Like, oh, we came to see a 3-on-3 tournament. Like, that's what they kind of did for the Rising Stars. And that's my whole thing. If we're going to talk about innovation, you got to give them credit for at least trying. The Rising Star game is now 4 different teams broken up. So the Rising Stars is first year and second year players. And then also one team is like their G League team and like G League Ignite team. And the G League Ignite team beat the most stacked Rising Stars with Wembanyama, Brandon Miller, Jaime Jaquez. They lost to some G Leaguers. Some guys that weren't drafted or drafted late in the second round, and they're fighting for a contract.
But what does that say about All-Star Week? Now, do we genuinely think that the Rising Stars were playing at their like most competitive?
I think that was more competitive than the actual All-Star game.
That's not saying a lot, though.
Okay, but that's what it is. Look, nobody, even back in the day, let's keep it a buck. It wasn't like they were diving on the court all game long in the All-Star game when it was Jordan and Kobe and them. For the first 3 quarters of the game, they would kind of jerk off a little bit, show off, alley-oops, behind the backs, whatever. But then in the fourth quarter, then it got real.
We're here to play basketball.
Yeah. But now these newer guys, it doesn't matter to them. Number one, the 3-point shot took away a lot of pressure. And then number two, since these guys are making so much more money, how would it feel if, God forbid, any All-Star went to Indiana to play a meaningless game, let's keep it a buck, and you get hurt? And then you have to go back to your team and you're fucked up. And then now your fans and your team and everybody's mad at you for that.
Here's what I think a simple fix. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
Marty.
you're good.
Really quick, a simple fix would be put the All-Star thing at the end of the season. So your team didn't make the finals, your team didn't make the playoffs, whatever, but you're still an All-Star. Now go out there and prove like something at the end of the season. We don't got to worry about nobody getting hurt, and you could still compete. Having it in the middle of the season, we're never going to get away from that, like you said. And now we're looking at basically what football did with the Pro Bowl, fucking flag football. Excuse my language. Flag football. What we watched this weekend was the equivalent of the NFL playing flag football.
Well, football is a little bit different because that's just a purely physical contact sport. So that's grown men trying to tackle you. So there's no flag football might be like their best option now because when they were playing, dudes were getting smacked in the Pro Bowl, which was amazing
football,
to watch.
Yeah,
I know, it's amazing, yeah. But getting a concussion and possibly CTE from a game that don't count,
dog,
that's kind of nuts. Like, let's keep it a buck.
You're still a professional. You're still being paid to be here. Go out there and compete.
I guess that's what I was thinking too. Is like they're getting paid more than ever, right?
Yeah.
So usually when you get paid more, you usually expected to do more. So it's like, it's not like it's a meaningless game. It's like your contract, you're multi-millionaire. This is part of your contract, is it not? Like, this is part of your agreement.
Making the All-Star game might be in some people's incentives and stuff like that. Like, oh, you get a bonus or whatever. Chewy, what do you think? Because I'm going to continue, but I want to get your opinion. Like, what do you think about All-Star Weekend?
Dude, I feel like it's kind of just become like a shell of its former self for sure. Like, you kind of just have like a lot of these players that kind of just don't really not give a fuck anymore. I mean, like, what do we have? Like 3 players that went like single digits. They just don't care, and it's like, it sucks because like I don't know. I just feel like there's no way to fix it anymore. Considering, like, I mean, you could pay them more, sure, but I mean, I just feel like it's still at the end of the day a meaningless game. And
More money. Most of these guys are making 150 million plus, and they've made that already. The more money isn't going to help.
If you're an All-Star,
Exactly,
you're
it's
probably
not.
at that level, max level.
I think the only solution they have, because I think they can't put at the end of the season
Why
because then you're going to be excluding some of the best players that could be possibly playing in it. Like, let's say,
But look at the Pro Bowl.
About
If
to
you
say
make
that,
the
I mean,
Super
like,
Bowl,
the Pro Bowl's kind of just become a meaningless game at that point too now. So like,
yeah, but the NBA still has an opportunity to be the best All-Star weekend because nobody really gives a damn about baseball. Let's keep it a buck. And hockey,
hey,
a
the home
growing
delivery still
sport.
pretty slaps. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but here's the thing that baseball is doing right that the NBA might need to steal. Because in baseball, they do East versus West. So,
Yeah.
the NBA, they got done doing the whole captains pick their teams, and now they went back to
That
East
was
versus
ass.
West.
I hated
It was cool
That
when it
was
first
ass.
came out. When it
When
first came out, it
I
was
guess,
interesting.
but it should have been like a 1 or 2 year gimmick. It shouldn't have gone.
Well,
for
hey,
as long as it did.
well, we got to give them kudos for trying something different, and for them doing
LeBron
it.
versus
Right, right.
KD. Is that what it was?
Yeah, and for them
All-Star-
doing the
All-Star game
Elam
still ass.
ending, and stuff like that. But what they might need to do is whoever wins, whatever conference wins the All-Star game, that conference will get home court advantage in the final.
For the finals.
Okay, I agree. Actually, I don't, does the
Baseball
MLB still
does
do
that. I think they do that.
Ooh,
But see,
okay.
it's
I mean,
easier-
I think you're.
That's dope.
I gotta look this
I
up.
fuck with that.
I fuck with that, but the problem is that it's easier for baseball to be more competitive in these games because it's not a contact. You
Right,
can go
right.
out there and play baseball as hard as you can and not have to worry about it. Whereas with basketball, if what we're saying is true, you don't want somebody to roll an ankle trying to get there. Now your team is in the finals.
But we
with
want it to
home
matter, though. Like, you can't have it both ways.
court. We don't. It doesn't have to matter. They don't have to do this. Is what I'm saying.
There's no way that they're not going to do it. Every professional sport has an all-star break or
Yeah.
some type of all-star get-together. And since the NFL has the Super Bowl, everybody gets together there. It's like the Super Bowl is always in in a neutral site. The NBA doesn't have that. If the Suns and the Knicks make it to the finals, you know what I'm saying? You're either going to be in Phoenix or New York. There's no in between. You're not going to meet in Texas. So this is the one way that the smaller markets get a chance for them to show off their city, make some money.
Again, capitalism.
It's,
We got
okay,
'em.
capitalism, if you want to call it that, but yeah, you got to give love to the smaller markets. Like,
Do
gotta,
you have to get?
Why
Why
not?
are they even in the league if they just need all this extra love?
Because you can't just have a team with you can't have a league with 4 teams from freaking Cali, Texas, and New York. Can't have a league like
though.
that. Who would
Why-
watch that?
why
what
not,
league does
though?
that?
But why? I'm just trying to question the why though. You're saying, oh, you can't. Why not? Do people really want to go to? I mean, no disrespect to any small town. I don't want to, say, but like, do people really want to be out there in just the middle of nowhere, Iowa, watching like?
Okay, well, not that small. But at
Oh,
least-
okay. So
yeah.
now it's not that small.
Okay, not Iowa, no, but I mean, like, let's see, Indiana, San Antonio, what else is this? Charlotte.
Yeah.
Those are like mid-small, not like freaking Montana. Nobody wants to go see the Montana Badgers play type shit. Indiana does have a lot of good basketball history. But like I said, with a lot of our favorite players are getting older. Kevin Durant's getting older. LeBron's almost done. Steph Curry's getting older. A lot of these competitive guys that came back from when they had to go against the Kobe Bryants and still Shaquille O'Neal's and Dwayne Wade's, they're about to be gone. And now the league is going to belong to Jokic. It's going to belong to Luka. It's going to belong to Devin.
Tatum. Yeah.
Tatum.
Yep.
And these are gonna have to be the guys that care, because if they don't care, it's not gonna fucking matter. Jokic is the best player in the world who doesn't really even like basketball.
Yeah.
That's a problem, Chewy.
It is.
I mean, that's dope. Like, I guess I'll play and then average a triple double.
Honestly,
It's fucking nuts.
I almost
I
don't
love
believe
Jokic
him
though. It's funny.
You don't believe him what?
that he doesn't like.
No, it's real.
Like, to me, I almost don't believe. I genuinely don't think you can be that good at something.
I
and not
I feel like he just downplays
take
it.
any enjoyment.
As in,
out
like,
of it.
I don't think he purposely feels that like he doesn't care that much
That's
about
true.
basketball.
Well,
I just
we're
feel like
used-
it's a persona now at this point.
Yeah,
It's a problem for us because we're used to guys that were ready to die on the court. Not literally, but like we're used to the Kevin Durant's and the Tim Duncans
Yeah.
and those and the Ewings and the Jordans and the Reggie Millers. Like that was everything. Hoop was everything. Nothing else fucking mattered
Ball is
besides
life.
ball.
Even not even that far back, the D Wades or the Russell Westbrooks of the world, like going hard, actually playing with effort.
But see, that's why I'm saying is playing on their competitive nature. I think is more incentivizing for them than to even play on like the money thing, because like if you get two guards who we both look at them like, oh, these we know they're good. We always think about this all the time of like, oh, what would have been like to watch Jordan and Kobe play against each other. You really just tell them like, look, like the way you promote it, we're gonna finally see this year who's better between blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
That would be
and they're
fine.
gonna be like, they can't even go out there and pretend like,
Yeah.
oh,
I
I
think
don't
they're not
care
gonna,
about
but I don't
this.
think they would agree to that.
I don't think they would agree with it either, but I feel like that might be a better product than what
It would
That
be
would be
interesting,
fire.
but here's the thing though: these guys they don't want to put themselves on like a bright pedestal unless there's like an actual game or the playoffs or the finals.
But see,
They're
that's
not-
an actual game though. That's what I'm saying.
no, but I mean like an
because the
actual like
stakes
game
are
towards
high
the
for
stats.
their legacy.
They don't care about their legacy unless it's the playoffs. They don't care.
I
These
don't.
newer guys
I don't
care.
agree with. That's why I don't agree with that, because I think that all of these NBA players, since they were a kid, they want to be the best. So I think if you play on that competitive nature of like, oh well, I really got to play one on one against this dude. Oh, it's in my contract. Fuck.
in my contract. Yeah, it's in your contract with a regular season. Look, a lot of these guys that are coming up now, they came from AAU. They came from prep school.
But that's not
They
one-on-one
came from
in
Ballers
the-
Life. They came from getting promoted. We knew about some of these players for the last 10 years before they even made it to the league. We knew
Yeah.
about Zion. All right, we knew about freaking
Halliburton. he was
Halliburton.
young.
But
Yeah.
that's-
we knew about Tyler Hero.
yeah.
I was watching Tyler Hero play basketball in high school.
The stakes is higher when there's nobody else to put any kind of blame on. When that's why I'm saying about the one.
But that's why they don't want
I
it
get it.
though, Artie. They don't want that.
So then, what do you
Then
think?
make 'em
the,
do it.
What do you think the
For
the fix
$100
is?
million
The resolution.
You could make me do
Because you're
anything.
saying that it's just clearly no resolution. They're gotta have All-Star Weekend. The guys aren't gonna care, and we're just left with this.
They gotta have
lackluster
All-Star
product.
Weekend because the main thing is to take a break and to give the players about 4 to 5 days off, a week off, so they can rest and get ready for the second part of the season. I think they need to have that. And also the All-Star game. There's still a lot of good things that happen All-Star Weekend. I know it's shitty.
You do
I
know
mean, the
why?
3-point contest is still good.
You do know
Just
why?
saying.
Why they need to have that?
Why?
Because they added more games to the season, so they could make more money for the season.
They didn't add any more games to the season.
No, not recently, but I'm saying back in like I think it was like the 80s. It was a 68 game season. It wasn't always 88.
Maybe 82.
82, yeah. And then they added more games, and now you have to push the All-Star. Like the break is needed because you play so many games in a season
But that's
maximize the money.
If it happened in the 70s, it's been 50 years since then, almost 60 years.
I'm just saying, it's all for the money.
Well, money, yeah, okay, yeah. It's a league. They're going to make their money, sure.
Yeah.
But it's not just all for the money. It's also because that way you get to highlight a smaller market and you get to have the best players. Remember being kids? And you get to see just all your favorite players on the same court. AI
That's
teaming up with Jason Kidd, teaming up with Kobe Bryant,
Mm-hmm.
going against freaking Penny Hardaway and Shaq on the Magic. Mm-hmm. And you
Sounds
get to
great.
see them all play against each other. It was like getting your toys and putting them all together.
But that's what we saw this past weekend, and how was it?
Okay, yeah, but that was back when there was still a little thing called pride. When yes, those guys are still making millions, but they had pride. These newer young guys, they don't really have pride.
Here's what I'm just trying to protect against, and then we can move on. The once, and this is the only reason why I keep bringing up the money infiltrating the thing and ruining the end product. Once the money gets there, the whole thing goes to shit. That's what we see with like hip hop. Back in the day, people were rapping for the love of hip hop and all of that. Now it's clout chase, it's money grab, it's the money's there. So now we could just do whatever. This is just the means to get the money, and then the end product suffers. That's why so many people talk about hip hop today and music is just trash because people are just making music for the money. They're not doing it for the love anymore. And that's what we're seeing. They're not out there playing basketball for the love of the game. Y'all just said the best player in the world isn't out there for the love of the game. He's doing this because he's making hundreds of millions of dollars. So once the money infiltrates the thing, that's where the end product can suffer, and then the people like us, the fans on the surface level, are just left to just hold the bag when we're looking at it for the love of the game, and they're just doing it for a bag, and they don't even really care about
The
it.
NBA is always going to be the most player-friendly league in the entire world, more than the NFL.
I agree, as it should. I
more
think
than
it should be.
baseball. Yeah, because you get it. You know NBA players more than you know NFL players, unless it's like Mahomes or Stroud or Brady, the top guys. You know bottom guys in the NBA more than you know some of the top guys in the NFL. That's just never going to change. So it's always going to be a cat and mouse game of how can we get these guys to really care, because they know when they need to turn it on, they will. And when they need to turn it on in the playoffs, it's still going to be decent, but it's just a different game now. We're different types of fans, so hopefully they can figure something out. But the one really good shiny thing from it was seeing Steph Curry versus Sabrina Ionescu and the 3-point shootout. I think that was amazing. I think that showed. I think hopefully that did wonders for the WNBA, and showing how women's basketball is very competitive. Caitlin Clark, a beast in college, who's going to be going to the WNBA soon. Hopefully she can be a lightning rod for that league as well. So I think that's one of the good things that come from All-Star Weekend. You can do stuff like that. Maybe you can even do more of that.
They should do more.
Sabrina
of
did
that.
just as well as the men's.
She did.
I know, yeah,
held
she
it
hooped.
down. She held it down. For
Kenny
sure.
Smith, I think, was a little bit out of line when he said that.
Dude, what kind of shit was he
Yo,
on, bro?
he was out
straight
of
up
pocket.
hating.
He was out of pocket.
What do you say?
So Kenny Smith said that because Sabrina lost to Steph, I think by like 3. There was like 29 to
Yeah,
26.
she lost 29 to 26.
Okay. She lost by 3. She shot from the men's 3-point line, but she used the women's basketball. Kenny said that she should have shot from the women's 3-point line because that would have been more fair because that's what she used to shooting to, or you used to shooting from. But in a way, he's not wrong because, yes, in comparison, that's the same. Like, that's their line. This is our line. So he's not wrong. But I think just his timing and the way he said it,
Yeah,
it
was a little tone. It just felt a little tone.
it
deaf
felt
at the
tone
moment.
deaf. Like, yeah, you might be right, but you're saying it in a kind of fucked up way.
I feel that though. I almost feel like in that case, then she kind of won.
Yeah?
When you adjust for the difficulty level,
If you're used to shooting a certain way from a certain distance, and then they move you back a couple feet, and you still almost win, to me, I wouldn't
won.
feel comfortable with the dub. Low key, I'd have been like,
Right. She was on my
she
ass.
might have got me from if she was shooting. Probably would have got me if she was shooting from
That's fair.
her acclimated distance.
That's
you know what I'm
fair.
saying?
Yeah, so that's very interesting. Let us know what you guys think. The slam dunk contest was ass. Let's just keep it a buck.
Yeah, bro.
Your boy won
Seeing
again.
so many
Mac-
comments about Jaylen Brown's performance. In the fucking slam
Yeah,
dunk contest.
Jalen kind of got cooked a little bit.
When was the last good dunk contest? I feel like
I don't even remember,
the
dude.
best
Was
dunk
it
contest I
Aaron
can
Gordon?
remember was when Dwight Howard
Zach Levine.
wore
time,
the
Gibby?
It was Aaron Gordon, Zach Levine for me.
Mm.
No doubt.
2014, 2013. When was that?
Shit, dude.
15.
See,
max?
I think the
Something like that.
biggest issue, and then we'll get out of it, the biggest issue with the slam dunk contest nowadays is that these guys, they don't know how to sell it. They're not showmen.
Yeah, there's no
Like-
more showmanship.
Like when Dwight, remember as a kid when Dwight went into the phone booth and he came out with the Superman cape
Superman,
on?
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
fire.
And they had the song and they had the
That was
Superman
fire.
song playing. When Blake Griffin brought out the car, even though him dunking over the hood wasn't the craziest thing ever, at least it was spectacle. Make
Right,
it
right,
show.
right,
It was showy.
Now these guys dunk it. They can do a windmill fucking off the backboard bounce, fucking flip into the rim and just walk off like, hey man, you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
you gotta land and like
that's because right now though I feel like I sometimes think we be forgetting how young a lot of NBA players actually are. I don't know about the dunk contest who was all in it, but like a lot of these dudes is young, and right now it's cool to be nonchalant like that. Like the nonchalant is cool right now. So they,
But
oh,
if
yeah,
we as
shit,
fans,
I
we
just
suffer
came
from-
out. Yeah, I just did a little 360. Ain't nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But see, if you don't hype it up, then
Like,
we're
get
not
your
gonna
ass-
hype it
no,
up.
that's true though.
You're
know,
not
I just
wrong.
did a
Like-
little through the legs and
Like they need to, like the NBA, they need to have like some type of like trainer there, like, hey, all right, this is how you celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Should they have to do that though?
apparently,
Teach
because they
them-
don't do it.
Well, I think showmanship would be good for them. Teaching these dudes how to stand out
That's true.
is good for them. Because I'm gonna be honest, like nowadays, I really only know the players who, like, as a person who's not a name rememberer, I only really know the players who make themselves stand out in some way, shape,
a
or
good
form.
point.
I don't. A lot of these guys, I think that. Again, the nonchalant shit, like you're gonna fade into history. Maybe
Yeah.
people really don't care anymore.
They need to
about
go.
a legacy. They really just care about a bag. I mean, I guess, bro, that's cool, but like, you know,
They need to go to the primetime school of Flash and
Yes.
make it
and-
flashy,
Yes,
brother.
like
Yeah.
something like spruce it up, man. So hopefully the league gets better, but we'll see. Let us know below if you guys watched the All-Star Weekend and how this shit can get better. Because my God, it needs it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into Hot Cues. If you're new to our channel, Hot Cues is where we go. Is where we talk about different internet happenings around entertainment, sports, what RC ate for lunch today, stuff like that. We kind of talk about it, critique him, and judge him because he only eats salad.
Salad and go.
Salad and go, and then we kind of like give our opinions on it. We try to do it in like 5 to 6 minutes or less. We usually mess up.
Never have we
Never,
ever done
and
that.
we just go on from there. So y'all ready?
Yep,
Yeah.
let's get it.
Hot cues.
Accused.
Hot cue number 1. Super Bowl reaction. Since we missed the week, don't judge us. We were tired. Chewy was in Vegas. He put it all on red. He had to walk back home. Chiefs ended up beating the Niners. Like I said.
Like we knew it.
Who all said Chiefs?
I definitely.
did.
You know I did.
I actually did too.
He did. He did. I remember.
If we have to do a rewind back to when I said what was going to happen, where Taylor Swift was standing there with them with the confetti falling down and they was kissing at a. Yeah, I actually have that. That is
It was,
in the
it was way
records
too close, you
books.
big lug. Sorry about that. Never gonna close my eyes.
No, bro. I'm gonna be honest though. I'm so glad, bro. I would have Sonic the Hedgehog cannonballed fucking through the TV if he would have proposed to her,
Oh, that would.
and if it would have said. He knelt down and man me a ring and said, "Marry me, Juliet." Bro, I would have.
You never have to be alone.
fucking blew the fucking TV up, bro. Because
That's
I was
funny.
watching, I was like, please don't do that.
I was
Please
just so
don't do
happy
that
to see.
shit.
I would have won it. I would have been like, "Say yes, Taylor. Say yes."
Bro, if they showed Taylor Swift 3 too many times.
They showed her
did.
for a total of 54 seconds.
That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of.
Hold on,
Bro,
hold on,
you
hold
have
on, hold on.
a-
Seven-
Whoa,
How much does a Super Bowl commercial cost?
$7 million for a 30-second commercial. So she got $14 million worth of time.
That's
was at the
crazy.
game.
I know.
Bro.
There was a
Bro,
lot of other people
But
at the
guess
game.
what?
Some
No,
haters.
no. A lot of other players' wives was at the game that been there with them for
Okay,
a long
but it wasn't
time.
beautiful, crispy, delicious white love. All right, it wasn't that.
No. I'm
wasn't
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry. I'm over this shit. Let's
Bombs.
clarify this shit
Bomb
right
him.
now. Let's clarify this
Chewy,
shit right now.
blow it up.
Chewy, keep it real. Do you think Taylor Swift is sexy?
Oh wow.
Be honest.
Not sexy, but cute.
She's alright, right? If you was just chilling, if she wasn't Taylor Swift,
said
you
cute,
was
not
chilling.
aight.
If you was no, if you was chilling at a restaurant or chilling at a bar, and Taylor Swift walked in minus the talent, you really gonna
Keeping it a
sit there?
bean, he's standing
I'd
on
be
business.
like, she alright.
He's standing on
Oh
business.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
supposed to
like
say
that.
that. You married.
She alright.
Nick, hold on,
yeah,
but you
yeah,
know
yeah.
that ain't my
No,
style
no.
anyway. But no,
All right, now that's not your style.
yeah, no.
Gibby. You think she's like sexy? You
I like the character of Taylor Swift. That's why I'm attracted to her because she seemed like she'd just be fun to hang out with.
There
Honestly,
you go.
Fun
oh,
hang.
fucking.
Why you hating on
See,
her?
nah.
I'm not. I'm
You
just.
like that,
I'm
Aaron?
just
That's
saying.
you?
I'm just saying.
Nah, she seemed cool though. I'm saying y'all over there bitching
I'm
about the
saying
wrong
no.
thing.
I'm
You
saying
right.
no disrespect, but I'm not gonna sit here and just. I'm over that, bro.
She's one of the most powerful women in entertainment.
Yeah, I
agree
And she
with
seems
that.
pretty down to earth. Like she seems like she's honestly.
Well,
just
she ain't
having
got
a
no
good time.
power over me. Okay, I like her
She
music.
can buy you.
Say that one more time, Gibby.
I prefer seeing her over Ice Spice the whole game.
Well,
Sit next
yeah.
to her the whole time.
There you go.
Again.
Ice Spice
Why
did not
Ice
seem
Spice?
Like she was into the
Another-
game at all.
'Cause
She
they're
was
all-
Why
there.
Ice Spice?
Hey, Blake Lively though. Ryan Reynolds, you better hold
Why?
on.
Oh, dude, I know.
Why? What? It's to me. I'm sorry. I feel like it was all a motherfucking plot.
Oh,
It was
because
all a plot,
it's so
brother.
unfathomable to know that Taylor Swift and Ice Spice are friends after doing a song together. Shut up. You're one of them. You're one of them. Get them Taylor Swift out of my football. That's who you are.
I might be. You know why?
You don't even know
No, no.
anybody on the field.
I might be like that because you know what I do know about the people on the field is they play motherfucking football.
Who was the starting quarterback for the Niners?
Starting quarterback for the Niners? I actually know this one, but off the top of my head, it's hurt me right now.
Yeah.
Give me a like a hint. Give me a
His name is like the first half
went to
of,
school
a,
here,
of,
that's your
a, of
hint.
a vegetable. His first name. This is the first half of
See y'all. Discredited.
No, you got it.
Nah,
You got it.
thank you.
I really I ain't gonna sit here and say I know names.
His
but
first name is a former trainer in Pokemon.
Okay, wait. Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
See?
there you go.
See?
There you
Once
go.
I say Pokemon, then this motherfucker knows who it is.
Exactly.
Boo!
Y'all don't
Boo
like
this
y'all don't
man.
like broccoli?
But anyways,
Oh, healthy ass.
anyways,
Shut up.
nah, bro. Anyways,
I'm tired of all of y'all.
we talking about it's the game of football. We talking about football. We making it about something else other than football.
You're
Hang on,
making it
no,
up
hang
to
on,
that.
no. That's a slippery slope because that's kind of what they said when we was out there kneeling.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
slippery
Yeah,
slope.
but the people who was kneeling was the people who made it on the
Playing
field.
football. Yeah, they was still playing.
The people
football.
who
You got it. We
actually
got 'em.
who since a little kid, hey son, what do you want to do? I want to play football, and they hand a little black boy football, and he played. He played his whole life until he made it on the field. And then why his wife not getting showed on there when she the one dealing with him
Because his
out
wife isn't the
cheating when
most
he on the
powerful
road?
white woman on earth.
Speaking of people's wives and being on the football field, what did y'all think about the halftime show?
That was fire. That was top 3 halftime shows I've ever seen.
Number one.
Yeah, I got
Number
it up
one.
there. 1 or 2.
I-
One is the,
Yeah, I would maybe.
Dre, Dr. Dre and them was really close.
Mm-hmm.
And you can say Prince and all that shit. I don't remember it. Number one is Usher.
Yeah, I think I might have missed the Prince shit.
I
went
watched the
back
Prince
and
one
watched
recently.
It was
But the thing is watching the Prince one, it doesn't have the same effect it did when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
But like watching the Prince one, you have to understand that the timing. This is the thing that can't be beat.
Mm-hmm.
It started raining
Right.
while he sang "Purple Rain."
in Florida, no less. Like
Yeah, that's why it's still
kinda
my
fire.
top one.
But was that real rain or was
Yes.
it
No. That
what
was
do you
God.
say?
That
That
was
people
God
drank
adding some
water and
sprinkles.
spit all over him?
And that's what I'm saying. When God is doing your special effects
Oh,
That's
wow.
fire. That's top 5 moments in just entertainment.
in world,
That's
in
fire,
the
though.
like, just yeah.
It's top 2.
Very few things have happened that are cooler than that.
Okay.
Seeing it, hearing Purple Rain live, and it starts raining, bro. I'm like, did I die and go to hell?
I would
be like,
cry
if you were
if
there
I was
in
really
person,
there.
it'd be like, bro, what
Dude,
is
honestly.
happening?
Yeah.
All right.
So I
all
can't
right.
beat it. I'm sorry.
But the
Usher, I think, was top 5.
It was fine. I might say 2.
that outfit, the black with the blue with the like the sparkly
Yeah.
blue and black, fire. That was the craziest outfit I've ever seen in my life.
But then
All right.
contrast. Now let's rewind back. Remember we was talking. Oh, the Rihanna one was so good. In contrast,
I never said that.
I like the Rihanna one.
I know I didn't either. I can't remember who.
Oh,
who was it?
yeah.
Wait.
I know, I came in, I was hating.
Was it
Guy in
Yellow
the
Wave?
Beehive.
Was it Yellow Wave that was here that day?
What?
What?
Yeah, Yellow Wave was here that day.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Yellow Wave,
Yeah,
and
he
you
was.
and Yellow Wave was talking about it was fire.
Yeah.
It was
actually don't
not
think Yellow
fire.
Wave
She
liked
was
it.
Shout out to
pregnant.
Yellow Wave too, by the way.
I don't give a shit.
That's more impressive being
That's
pregnant
cool. No,
performing.
yeah, that's no small
No.
feat.
Let's compare that to any other profession. If you went, if you your favorite team in a championship, and then your favorite player, not your favorite player, but a star player is out there, and he half-assing, and you like, well, he rolled his ankle. Well, then maybe his ass shouldn't be fucking playing.
You're
then.
comparing a road angle to somebody being pregnant. All right, disqualified.
Okay, let's say it's the W fucking NBA and the player that you in your team, you want your team to win, and she's pregnant.
Ooh.
You would say, why the hell her pregnant ass playing then?
Singing and a non-contact, and a non. She's
Yeah,
singing.
it's the
she's not
Super
playing
Bowl.
ball.
It's the Super Bowl.
She's not playing in the Super Bowl, bitch.
I thought her performance was cool, but it wasn't on the level of
Not even
Usher-
close.
Usher took
Not
it to
even-
another
not
All right,
even
look,
in the
one more
same
question, we gotta move on.
stratosphere.
Who's winning next year? Go.
The
What-
Chiefs.
Chiefs winning. Who's winning?
I don't give a shit.
Of course you fucking don't.
Who you got, Gibby?
Oh, Ice Spice.
Shut the hell up. Give me who's winning.
Due to my bloodline, I'm obligated to say the Dallas Cowboys.
Gross.
Oh my god.
Wow, get out of here.
Don't
dude.
do
Bruh.
this, Gibby.
Get
You
outta
have
with
a
that
chance to
shit.
break
Gibby.
generational curses right
My
now.
All
bloodline.
right, who's really winning?
You can do it.
Chewy, who's winning?
Oh, I can't tell. I'm just gonna throw out Ravens.
Disqualified. Chiefs are winning.
Yeah. I got the Chiefs.
Chiefs,
going
they're
for
winning
it.
again.
I don't see anybody.
They're winning again.
Want it?
All right, next
And I
IQ.
pulled out a ring and said, "Marry me." That's what's gonna happen if the Chiefs win.
I
this
hope
year.
they get married. I hope they
Marry
make
me,
out on
Julian.
your fucking TV that you watch in your kitchen. I hope
Nope.
Travis Kelce looks you dead in your eyes, like yeah, and he grabs whatever you call Taylor Swift's backside, right?
Oh.
there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, see how you had
Put that
to.
on national television. All right,
See
put
how
it
you
on
had
there.
to. You had to.
Put it
You
on
couldn't even say ass because you know. she
because
didn't
I
have
don't
no
want her to
ass.
sue us and get us shut down. All right, so number 2, Hot Q.
See,
So
y'all
during the
scared.
Super
Y'all
Bowl-
scared of the white power still.
I'm terrified.
I'm not.
Your name ain't on the LLC, bitch. Mine is. It's my ass. All right.
All right, what we got up next?
During the Super Bowl, a trailer for the Deadpool movie, Deadpool with Wolverine came
I
out.
missed that.
It looks
I
so
ain't gonna
good.
lie, I didn't see
What
it.
do you ever fucking watch?
He's genuinely frustrated.
You don't know shit.
Oh shit, bro! I'm kind of confused because I watched the Super Bowl, so I must have got a
Can't
beer.
even
or
name
something at
the
that
other
time.
starting quarterback. You're used.
I did name him.
Joey buzz him and get disqualified. All right. But the people that actually did you watch the trailer?
I did, yeah.
What'd you think?
I'm excited. I like the Deadpool movies, so I'm excited for them.
It's crazy how they're mixing it in with the TVA and everything.
I'm here for it.
It's finally going to be on Disney now, but it looks very like still Deadpool. He's still cussing and talking about dirty stuff.
It's still, he's got like a, would you describe him as like sassy? He's got like a little sass to him.
He's always been sad.
flair,
He's always
yeah.
been sus as hell.
Mouthy
Yeah,
as
yeah.
fuck.
He got pegged in the first movie.
Oh, he did? Yeah. Well, I wasn't talking about that. I was just talking about mannerisms like flamboyant, not necessarily like actually on
All of that.
No, but I feel like that's pretty like solid from the comics. He's like supposed to be very like out of control. So yeah, he's
Well, in the comic books, he fell in love with death, like the manifestation of death.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeesh.
but he
And-
he had to fight Thanos for death.
and actually in the comic books, I'm pretty sure this is might be there's maybe caveats to this, but she actually liked him. That's why it's so hard to kill him.
Yeah, she liked Deadpool more. No, well, I think Thanos cursed him so that way he couldn't die to be with her.
You're right.
Yeah, Thanos cursed Deadpool so that way he couldn't die to be with death.
Dang.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's tough.
It's crazy.
Fucking Marvel, man.
Chewy, what do you think about the trailer?
Dude, I'm so excited for it. I just like I think the only thing that would make it better in my eyes is just like I just want to see the fucking Wolverine mask, bro.
Oh
I
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
see
He's
them
never,
adapted
he's
somehow,
never.
some way, but I get it. Hugh Jackman
hard.
wants to show off his face.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
All right, one more question. Do we think is this going to save the MCU? Is this going to save Marvel?
It's gonna be one of the better movies for sure. I
Yeah.
think, but
But will it save
I
it,
don't know
or
if
is it
it'll
gonna be a
save it. I don't know if
one-off?
it'll save it. But I'll still probably see it.
I think this is their best chance for sure.
Yeah,
Because
I agree
like
with
Yeah,
this
the best
is,
chance.
and this is. I feel like this is for like the guys who grew up watching all of the Marvel films. You know, it's been a while. Like them films started in what, like the early
2009?
Yeah, like the guys who grew up watching it, like we're grown now. We still love that type of shit, but now we get to watch like the grown up version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. And I wouldn't just say guys, obviously. Women love comic books. and shit, too.
books too, okay? RC, what do you think? He's going to save it?
I'm right there with Artie. I think if anything this would be their best chance to do it in terms of just how good this movie could be and just the timing of it.
Yeah.
Because they've had a couple L's out there.
Oh, they had a lot of
And-
L's.
Yeah, honestly.
And I think the good thing about Deadpool is one of his abilities is actually very interesting for everything that's going on as far as like multiverse and stuff like that, because in Deadpool, so he breaks the fourth wall a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So that means like that actually may have some, that could have some like implications for him, like being able to do different stuff that other characters couldn't do. I don't know. I feel like they could do something really creative with that.
Just Marvel. I mean, Deadpool in the MCU is just going to be nuts. There's so many things they can do about it.
Are they? You think they're gonna carry any of that gore over
Yes.
into the?
Yeah, you got
Kind of
They
have,
have
to.
to.
They have to.
maybe if you watch the trailer, you would see it.
Yeah, I think you have to.
I'm getting sick of this.
Chewy,
nigga
you
today.
buzz him again. Buzz him again.
Damn.
You get buzzed again. You're at like 4. Want to keep going? 5. Chewy.
Dang,
I want
all right,
X's,
Dad.
I want X's on his head. All right,
Dad.
that's what I want.
Want to keep going?
Yeah. All right.
You sounded like somebody's stern father right there.
Yeah. You want to get buzzed too?
Yo, come
Hey,
on.
buzz him. Yeah, that's one.
No, I don't want to keep going. What's
Okay.
up?
Yeah. Good call.
I forgot. Oh, in the what was it? Multiverse, the Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, they got pretty fucked up in that one
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they introduced the other. Yeah, it got dark.
It's gonna be good.
It got
It's gonna-
dark.
It's gonna be good.
I
It's
like
gonna be
that.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Honestly,
new
this is their best
Gore.
chance because like it's either this or Spider-Man that's going to save the MCU. That's
Spider-Man ain't gonna save it.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
I'm over Spider-Man. And Madam
It did
Web.
bad.
Madam
It
Web.
took me
Fuck,
now.
even though it's
Okay,
not the
okay,
same.
let's move on now. I don't wanna talk about that mess.
God. All right, number 3. So Vince Staples,
what
the
happened?
artist, very creative mind. He just dropped a brand new show on Netflix
Mm-hmm.
called The Vince Staples Show. It's supposed to be kind of like a cross between Curb Your Enthusiasm and Atlanta. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet, but I heard nothing but good things about it. Who here has seen it? Gibby, you seen it so far? What'd you
Yes.
think so far?
10 out of 10. Recommend.
Nice.
I only watched the first episode, but it's I compare it to Dave. You know what I mean? It's
Lil
similar
Dicky.
to that, but it's Vince Staples' life. Like, it's events that he actually... There's obviously, like, a comedic element to it, but, you know, it's certain events that he's actually, like, situations he's been in, which is cool.
I like Vince Staples.
Yeah, me too.
He got that very like he just be himself.
super down to earth, super like raw type of energy, and very creative. Like I've over these last few weeks, he's obviously doing a press run to promote the show. So I've seen a couple interviews that he's been on, and he's just very like creative, and I'm excited to watch the show. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited to like check out. I think it's 5 episodes on Netflix. I'm definitely gonna be watching those.
I really want to watch it. Vince Staples kind of won me over as like an actor because he did like this cartoon show on Adult Swim called Laser Wolf, and it's like a very funny. It's a very weird kind of like hip hop cartoon, and he voices like a wolf in it. Shit's funny as hell. Actually, it's really funny.
Interesting. There was a whole season of that, or
Yeah, I think it was 2
couple?
seasons. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, it was. I think even E40 was on that episode and stuff like that before.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it was really dope. And also that new childish Donald Glover show that came out, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. We've seen that one so far.
I've seen the trailer for that.
I saw the trailer. I heard it's really good. I want to watch that one too. I think that one's on Amazon. Have you
Nice.
seen the trailer for that one?
Nope.
Okay.
Speaking of Donald Glover, really quick, this is random. I went back and watched. I went back and watched "This Is America," the music video today. That was a different type of video.
That video was crazy. I
was-
watched it a few months ago. I was like, this shit took over the world.
I
for
watched
like a
it
week.
earlier today. Like when he starts off dancing and then he does this and like shoots
I
the
know,
guy. I was like, oh wow, I forgot a lot of that stuff in there happened.
The zestiest shooting of a gun I've ever seen.
Atlanta.
We're gonna watch that after this. We're gonna watch
Yeah.
that again after this. All right, so new Vince Staples show. We're excited to check it out. Let us know if you've seen it before. All right, last little thing. So Kanye West, his album Vultures came out, and apparently ruffled a lot of feathers to the point they got pulled off of Apple Music.
The games.
Huh?
The games. The industry games.
Industry games, yeah. That'll be
That sucks. I didn't even get a chance to actually listen to it.
And that's also a part of the problem. It was pulled down. It's up now. Like you can find it on Apple Music, and
Oh, okay.
you really always could. They just pulled it down momentarily, but then it got out there that it's not on Apple. So then people didn't even bother to go back and look, even though it was still number one and it went number one and remained at number one. The problem was that it was number one over Usher's album, which, if you think about it, Apple Music sponsoring the halftime show on the biggest televised thing ever. They're obviously putting money behind Usher's performance and this album. And what I heard was that they didn't like the fact that Usher's album wasn't at number one. So then that's when you start seeing all the industry games about Kanye's thing coming down. Because if we're putting all this money behind the halftime show and all this money behind his thing to like basically promote his album, that should be number one, and Kanye still outsold him. So.
But Kanye proved it. Kanye proved, like, to me, the ultimate point that, like, almost like any publicity is good publicity. Because I feel like since we've heard Kanye was going to drop an album, he has never been irrelevant in the media. Like he's been relevant like month after month for something. Sometimes good stuff, sometimes shitty stuff, but he's literally stayed like consistently relevant. And they meme him and all kinds of shit. Like, I really do feel like now at this point, I think he really just has that shit figured out, and it's hard for them to fuck with him.
I wonder how. Wait, so was that like an official statement from what Apple said about?
No. That's what I heard from other music analysts and people who know the music industry. That's what they were saying at the time that all of this was happening. Was around the time of the Super Bowl when they were taking it down, and when you could go on the charts on Sunday. Kanye's album was number 1, and then it wasn't, and then it was, and then it wasn't, and there was kind of like this peekaboo game of Kanye at number 1, Usher at number 1, and the logical thing was because the halftime show is sponsored by Apple Music, and Apple Music was the only one that took it down. So that's when people started connecting the dots and seeing that connection.
Me personally, though, I can't really see them pulling an whole album just because they want Usher to be number 1 when Usher probably had a lot of his older stuff get back up into the rankings after the Super Bowl as well. Usher made his money. Kanye West is still just a more relevant artist. Like Usher's been around a little bit, but Kanye's still a bigger artist than Usher. That's just what it is. So I can't really see them just saying, "Oh, well, we want Usher to be number 1. We're just going to pull that off."
You're not underestimating the games that the music industry would play.
I'm not saying that they wouldn't do something like that. I'm just saying I personally don't think that they would go that far just because they want Usher to be number 1 that bad. If Usher's number 2, that's still a win.
To us, but not. I
not
don't
like
put it
Usher
past
signed
them for
to
1
Apple.
second. I don't put it past them for 1 second.
I don't know. And also for the record, this is kind of related, but it's kind of not. I heard Vultures, or I heard the album. It's just okay.
No, well, that's subjective. No album that goes number 1 is going to pop up and off the charts like that, though, unless they're physically manipulating it. And what my theory is, which I still haven't heard anybody saying, I think Kanye did a most genius thing if this is what happened. So during the Super Bowl, I didn't see this commercial, but it did air in some regions, I guess. Kanye's Super Bowl commercial where he basically said, "Hey, everybody, go to Yeezy.com to go to Yeezy.com right now. Everything is $20. Like shirts, everything on Yeezy.com was $20." And that was a real thing. It really was.
Yeah, I bought a shirt.
Did you?
I haven't got it. Hasn't came yet, but I bought a shirt.
Now, what I'm suspecting is that purchase from Yeezy.com also came with the purchase of a digital copy of the album. Which, if that's the case, if he sold 90,000 or however many units he did, and all of those, you get an email and it's like, download your album here, blah, 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 whatever. Technically, you purchased the album, and purchasing that like a package deal, which artists do all the time. Nicki Minaj just did it. Artists do that all the time. If that's the case, there's no way he didn't go number 1 on Sunday when the thing aired. So that's the whole reason why people think Apple had something to do with it.
Well, I guess we'll see when my package shows up.
But if
did you get an email?
If you signed up through an email, you'd be able to.
I didn't even check my email like that. I ain't gonna lie.
In there somewhere
I'll check
might be a
after.
digital download of the album, and if that's the case, then it is a bundle deal. It's like a package deal.
Okay, and what I was gonna say is that's actually more valuable because after the album released, Kanye took down a track, one of the tracks. So the album's already changed. So if you have a digital download just ready to go, that's actually probably more valuable than just streaming it.
Right.
Because the album's ever change. If you're listening to Kanye West's album's gonna change.
For sure.
We're gonna have to talk about Kanye another time, but yeah, I mean that's very interesting and all. But that's Hot Q's. Let us know what you guys think about the Super Bowl. Who's gonna win it next year? How long is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? How long are they gonna make out for and piss Artie off next year? So we're gonna talk about that. And we got one more big topic we're gonna get into, and then we're gonna call it a show after that. But we got one more big topic, and this was gonna be about what's going on in the sneaker community. What the hell is going on? Chewy, buzz Artie because he didn't check his email.
I just checked my email right now.
Okay, so you already got buzzed. That's why the mic stinks.
Nose air? Nose air doesn't smell. That's a fact.
How do you know?
Because can you smell
Boogies
your
are
nose
smelly.
air right now?
Maybe I'm used to the smell. Smell your upper lip.
Maybe I'm used to the smell.
All right. So last topic. a lot of big news, a lot of big things in the sneaker community came out. We're gonna start off with the good news. The good news is Devin Booker, our hometown hero.
The book one.
The book one's dropped.
Uh-huh.
Yo,
Sold out very quickly.
I
they did.
saw the commercial for it. I didn't hear it because I was at the bar, but I saw that commercial looked fucking amazing.
It looked fire with Kevin Durant in
yeah,
there.
and
it
his
looked-
family.
it
Diana
looked
and
good.
Taurasi.
everything. Yeah, Diana Taurasi.
It looked good.
I think there was somebody maybe
Oh,
kind
Matrix
of
was in it too.
who?
Sean Marion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
man.
was.
Sean, traitor ass.
Was that
Marion.
Booker's dad? Who was his dad?
Yeah,
in it
his
too?
dad. Yeah, I think
Yep.
Melvin. Yeah, his brother was in there. I think there was somebody kind of pretending to be Luca in there or something like that. Or
No,
something.
I
was
don't
it?
know about that. That's
I,
pretty
I
funny.
saw
You
something
said
like,
Melvin.
I might have missed that.
You know players' parents' names?
Yeah, Jasmine is-
That's crazy, bro. So wait, not only do you know these names of players, but you know their family members' names.
only
sometimes.
because Devin plays here.
I
heard
guess,
his name.
bro. All right. I mean, Devin. Oh, if I ever hear you say another player's,
Well, we
parents'
know
name-
Rick Brunson. But that's because he was in the NBA.
Yeah,
Jalen
he's a
Brunson.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, but that's okay.
But I'm just saying, there's people's dads who we're at that age already. I hate to break it to you, but we're at the age where players' parents are like they used to play.
Right.
Manute Bol,
I get that.
Bobo's
Bobo,
dad.
yeah.
Steph Curry's dad.
I did not know that.
Dale Curry.
Oh my
yeah.
god! Yo, buzz him again, Chewy. Again.
Yeah.
I did
That's
not
like
know that.
7 buzzes. I
But
want
you're the
7
buzz.
exits.
But you're the buzz decider, bro. Nobody else is telling.
yeah,
Buzz
because you
but
deserve to get buzzed.
Yeah, well, I think you deserve to get buzzed. So
Oh,
now what?
Oh, you gonna buzz me? Ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna buzz me. I'm Buzz Lightyear. Anyways, so yeah, the book ones, they look really good. They sold out like that. A lot of people were pissed
They
off.
did.
Like, shout out to our dog Bootleg Kev. He was really pissed off that they sold out that fast, and he thought that they should have had him in more quantity
I think
for being Booker's first shoe, which is fair.
they should have, especially here in the Phoenix market. Like, come on.
Yeah, like we're gonna support Booker. He's been a staple in the community for a long time, and we can't even get his goddamn shoe. And now they're gonna be sold resale for like $500.
More than that.
I'm personally gonna wait till there's a new colorway because I didn't like that.
I'm gonna wait till the book 4s to get the book 1s.
What kind of iPhone you got? Get the iPhone 9? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I just didn't like the
When do you
color
get a
of the
new
shoe.
iPhone?
I mean, it was like all white, right?
It was like beige.
They got different
Beige.
colorways.
His shoes look kind of weird. His shoes look cool, but they look like kind of casual.
They
like
do. They don't look like hooping shoes.
they don't look like hooping shoes.
look like skate shoes.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, like I hope he's supported in those shoes. Cause
Honestly, though, those all orange ones are fire. I really want
Orange
those
joints
ones.
look good.
yeah, they're coming out with like the baby blue denim ones.
Kind of like the ones I already
Yeah, I
got.
know. I thought Artie was wearing them. I'm like, I get the book twos already.
I like baby blues denim.
Denim.
They dead ass do look like the shoes I already got on right now, though.
Artie, hold your
Yeah.
foot up. You got buttons on your pants?
Hey, yo.
I got a full corduroy fit on right now.
Yeah, that's very.
That's the least of your concerns is where my buttons are. I'm vertical right now, baby.
So that's the good news in the sneaker community. But the bad news, or at least the weird news, is Donald Trump dropped his shoes, and I think the first pair went for how like $1,500 or something.
Sounds about right. Which for these is kind of crazy. Y'all ready?
Yeah. Wait, click on one and zoom in on it for me.
Those look like some Apollo Creed fucking knockoffs.
Hey, yo.
Apollo Creed ones.
Those look like if somebody spray painted gold some Shacks.
Bruh,
These are atrocious.
I would
dog.
rather wear the freshest pair of Dr. Scholl's.
But you know what? We know about. I hate to say this. We know a bunch of rich white dudes that this is their style. This is their style.
If you wear the Trump forces out in public, you deserve to get your ass beat. Like, it's not even because of Trump.
Yo.
It's not even because of Trump. It's just because, like, if you wore the Biden fours, you deserve to get your ass beat.
He posted up with them shits
Bruh.
like
If Trump wears these, look at him. He don't even know what the fuck they are. Look at his face.
That's crazy.
He wouldn't be caught dead wearing those.
The
You
gold
wanna
don't
wear
go.
these
But
shoes?
it's. I hate these, but we know a couple of.
I do.
We know some people that literally this is their style.
And some of these fake ass weird cornballs are gonna try to make it seem like, oh, I got some hot shoes.
Yeah, no.
Those are ass.
No, them ain't it. Them ain't it, gang.
Yeah, I
And
don't
that's not
care what the brand is. If you get
Yeah.
an all gold sparkly shoe, you know what that reminds me of? What's the dude? It's like from a cartoon, but he was like a rich kid, and he literally got little gold shiny shoes on. I cannot think of what
From
it was
a movie?
from a cartoon, from like a Cartoon Network cartoon. I cannot think of it. What it might have been like.
Ed and Eddie.
Wasn't nobody rich in Ed, Ed and Eddie.
They were stuck in hell. apparently.
Hey, if you had a
neighborhood
dollar,
kids.
you were rich in that show.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So you
five.
get Jawbreaker.
I'm gonna find you. Y'all keep talking.
You ain't never watched no Ed and Eddie.
Who didn't?
You didn't.
Anyway, bro, are you gonna wear the Trump ones?
I got 2 pairs coming. One for me, one for Chewy.
That's crazy.
Next time we go to the conservative pep rally, we got.
Nah, I think, and again, this is Trump aside. Lil Wayne could put those shoes out. I would say the same thing. Those are ass.
Well, truck fit his ass.
Well, truck fit was ass. It is ass. That's why it's not. I mean, but
Yeah, I think the presidential race. I think these are the 2 oldest candidates running for president, and the record that Biden and Trump broke was their own record from like 3 or 4 years
Wow.
ago. It's bad. This shit is just bad.
yeah.
Like, I just want the best person, man, woman, whoever, in office, and I feel like we have 2 of the worst candidates. But we're not going to get political right now. We're not really, but it's just cornballers.
But and no matter what, and I'm gonna say this a lot leading up to the joint. No matter who's in office, you still got to wake up and go to work every day. So it
Exactly.
don't
So
really
everybody
matter.
over there, man, just
Still
shut
gotta
up.
Pay taxes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still got to pay taxes. Still got to get your black ass up and go to work every day, and you still black.
I wouldn't mind another stimulus.
Even me.
Stop
Uncle
worrying
Trump,
about
I'll
Another stimmy.
Yeah, I'll take a big stimmy. No,
but with the
just gonna-
stimmy comes a pandemic, which I really.
Well,
no,
with the stimmy
thank
comes the
you.
inflation.
No, thank you, brother. Yeah, basically, if they try to lock me up in a house again because people sniffling and sneezing, I'm gonna go catch that shit on purpose
And then what?
to see how, and then I'm gonna give a good Instagram review, and then after I got them antibodies, I'm gonna run around the streets and keep doing whatever the fuck I was doing
Chewy,
because you
buzz
not
him.
locking me up
Buzz him.
again. Boy, I was going crazy in that bitch.
I know.
I
saw-
was.
Yeah, this man
I
was
was
working
too.
on his backyard like he was on a yard. Man.
Bro, I had to.
You got
I
buff,
got
bro.
ADD, bro. You can't lock me in a goddamn
I think we all
room.
went a little crazy. I was running like 10 miles a day every day during the
I
pandemic.
know. I called RC like, "Hey, where you at? Running? How long you been running for?
I was
8 miles?"
running
I'm
up-
like, 8 miles.
Running?
Dead
How
ass.
long?
I
I,
still
don't know.
I still got the Nike Run Club app, which I use now, but I was running up and down that
That
canal.
dude went from Scottsdale to downtown Phoenix.
I was
I'm afraid
gone.
to say what I was doing during the pandemic.
Oh,
What you was doing?
What were you
A
doing?
lot of drugs.
No shit.
okay.
See,
Gosh.
Dog, you
There
can't
we
do
go.
it to
So
us
you was in
like
the
that.
blender, boy.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going for it.
Gibby, how was your
Lock me up.
Live streaming, making money online.
Whoa!
And
Whoa.
that's
Damn.
also when I started getting serious about photography.
Hey,
attaboy.
see, this man's a
There
positive
you go.
man.
Well, I can't lie. That's when I popped off a little bit on TikTok because I
Fire.
didn't have
There you
nothing to do.
That's, hey, me and my roommate at the time, Andy, I love you so much. We watched Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, true, true.
Finished that. And also I played The Last of Us 2, and that shit fucked me up. Can you believe it's been 4 years since the pandemic?
Yeah, that's a long time.
Ain't
That's
that
a long
crazy?
time.
I'm having
That is.
PTSD.
Kids are
bro.
gonna
life.
grow up not even knowing what the hell that was.
That was such a wild time in life.
Like, you can't leave your house.
Bro,
The
like,
clubs were
literally,
done.
I was like, I went to like a spring training baseball game, and then all of a sudden, like everything just started closing down. Like MLB shut itself down. All the restaurants started shutting themselves down. Like it was crazy times, man.
I was supposed to go to New York March 19th. What day did they close everything? The 17th or 18th? I
Yeah,
was supposed to
I
go to
believe
New
so.
York the next day, and they shut everything down.
Damn.
And yeah, I'm salty about it.
Remember Jake Paul broke into the mall?
Yeah, the PF Chang's.
He broke into
PF Chang's.
Fashion Square and the PF Change and the mattress store. And see, I was pissed off. You want to know why I was pissed off? Because they broke into the Apple store and they couldn't steal shit. I used to work at Microsoft, and nobody even touched the Microsoft
They
store.
just ran right by this.
Nobody
Microsoft
even
store.
and like we had all of our
Bunch
shit
of
out.
shitty androids.
It was only glass. You could have broke the glass. Like damn, we're not even good to get stolen from. We had $900 chairs and Xboxes.
Who's really looting chairs though?
Those chairs are $900.
When there's electronics sitting right there though.
Those I would have stole a gaming chair.
I guess
Honestly, I would have too.
you running down the street with a chair.
Fuck it, push me in it.
I guess.
So what a wild time.
Yeah, man. Don't ever do that shit to me again. You see me, I'll turn into a fucking supervillain. Do not lie, bro. I can't do that shit.
Why is he threatening us?
I'm threatening the World
How would
Health
that be?
Association. No, I'm just kidding. Damn.
I'm threatening God. Don't do it.
Bruh.
That's before we get canceled. Like I think we are going to get canceled.
Come on.
That's episode 51. Woo. Yeah. Let us know if you buying the Trump ones. Let us know if you saw the Deadpool trailer. Let us know if Usher was the best Super Bowl.
Let us know how
performance.
that Vince Staples show is.
And new Mr. and Mrs. Smith as well. Let us know how that is. Artie, how can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok. That's Artie Reeps, ARDYREAPZ. And then also on Webtoons, Moonlight Wasteland. New episodes dropping soon.
Nice.
Great. Should we buzz him one more time, please, just for the road? Thank you. Cool. Got it. RC, how can they find you?
Calvert Productions. Hit me up on IG and TikTok.
There you go. Cool. Hey, buzz him too, because I just don't, thank you. Chewy, how can they find you?
You can find me on Radio Chewy on Instagram. Hit me up.
Buzz yourself too. Yeah, there you go. Gibby, how can they find you? Hold on. There you go.
Listen, if you're worthy enough to follow me, you can
There
follow
you
me
go.
at Gibby_Visions. Just about anywhere.
Yeah.
Give him a ding. No, ding him.
I don't have the ding.
What happened to the ding?
I don't know. It was on a really touchy pad. That's why.
Oh,
I took it off.
give him
I'll
the
put it in
hoo-ah.
post, I'll put it in post.
All right, yeah. Give him the hoo-ah though for now. Give him the hoo-ah. There you go. Nice. See, I like that. There you go.
Look at him, Buzz.
Follow me at DJ Aaron Michael, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. Hey. All right, follow me. Give me a follow. God damn it. I'll take it. Yep. Okay.
Got
There you
him.
Yeah.
We got him.
go. Find us on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube as well. Make sure you guys are following us. If you guys are listening to us while you're at the gym right now, we love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on IG. We need you guys. Major announcements coming soon. Queued Up Podcast, baby. Peace out. Damn.